Welcome to My India TV after a long time with an innovative, young, dynamic guests. Our
Thank you so much, sir.
our great stanch supporter of United International Royal Council and the backbone of My India TV, Times India TV, CA TV. So she's the one who's been with us for the past few years. I think since 2020, when the pandemic started, then the journey continues. So today we have a program raising our voices for global challenges. So every day we are fighting with our own individual challenges, but sometimes we have to think that we are global citizens. We have responsibility in addressing global challenges. You need not go and fight, take a sword and fight with the enemies. At least raise your voice, show your concern. Okay, we have to address the global challenges by raising our voice. So this is what we are doing on this platform. So for that we have a guest who's none other than our beloved Dr. Madhvi Borse ji, the founder of Edutainment. She is well-known TEDx speaker, author, and international speaker. If you see Dr. Madhvi Borse ji on international platforms, whatever the platform it may be, but she appears there because she has taken the responsibility of a global citizen to address the global challenges. So really, we are blessed to have her presence today here. Welcome, Dr. Madhvi Borse Unveil. Welcome to My India TV.
Thank you so much, sir. And I should say that this is my always, I cannot forget this. This was my first platform I started my session through. And I might be counting my more than 3,000 now, all of the webinars, including around the world. So thank you.
We want to hear more about you from you. Please.
That's your concern. That is, you are so generous of you saying that.
Few words about yourself.
Yes, sir. So you want to hear about me from me?
Yes.
Yeah. Already you said a lot. So I'm an international English coach. Apart from a renowned author, which I've almost written in more than 5,000 newspaper. This is one of the favorite and first platform I've ever started my session and learned a lot. And I think that if you wouldn't have believed on me that day, so I wouldn't have managed with this many ones. So magazines, so I think I have got published in many national and international magazines, which is flaunting on Amazon and Flipkart. And there's a good news that we have also started our own magazine where it's going to be launched over there. So apart from it, I'm a moderator, which I've started from here, international, trainer, also a motivational speaker and TEDx speaker. Many things are on the way. The most important thing is this. I just wanted to bring education is like, it should be, full of entertainment, learning with fun. Means each and every person in the world, they should not feel that education is something burden. They should feel it's necessary. And we are getting education every time. But the important thing is this, where we are getting the right education. For example, I can get the education from it. I just watch TV, movie or something, but maybe I'm not going to learn that much. Where I'm just coming on this TV and I'm gonna learn and bring the insightful ideas. So this discussion matters a lot. That where you are getting actually educated from. So thank you so much, sir, once again for getting me in.
Which means you deserve more than this platform. Thank you. You are the right person. So, according to Dr. Madhvi Borse ji, what are the pressing global challenges? We want to hear it from you.
So the world is currently facing, I think, numerous pressing global challenges that require immediate action, and attention on the collective action. So these challenges are always like interconnected, having a far-reaching from consequences and affecting individual communities in the national worldwide. For example, like as we always, I think we have a particular different topics also when we have done on this, that climate change, it is rising global temperature, as we are using AC all the time, which we cannot be together without it. Extreme weather events, environmental degradation, threaten ecosystem, biodiversity, and human livelihood. Poverty and economic inequality is also there because there is a million lack of access to the basic necessities like food, shelter, healthcare, and education. I still feel that if we check out our many wedding programs, and apart from it, we are wasting like a lot. That is the biggest thing. So I think we should come up with the different law for this also. Political instability and conflict. I think war, terrorism, humanitarian crisis, disrupt peace, security, and human rights. I always say I'm connected to better spirituality plus in educational way. So I always say that this universe, or I think it's too big, means we cannot even think about it. Where there's a earth somewhere, we cannot even see if we go there. And in that earth also, it is almost 70% covered with water. Rest of it, we have a volcano, the land which we cannot live. And I think the normal land which we can actually live, it is 12%, or if it's all, that is also for sand, and it may be 10% like this, and we are still fighting on it. It's seriously, it's not a terms of education again. And then water scarcity, limited access to clean water threatens human health and food security, economic development. Food insecurity like hunger and malnutrition is affecting, I think, millions of people. And and also biodiversity loss, that is like spices extension in ecosystem degradation, and undermine the health of our planet. So I think these are so less, but there are many over there.
Oh, super. Thank you, Madhvi Borse ji. We know that we have so many problems that people are facing today. If there are any problems in our family, every day we work and we solve all the problems. But still, we are boasting of technology, we are boasting of artificial intelligence, we are boasting that we are reaching moons, we are conquering planets, we are so many things we say to boast of. But when it comes to global issues and challenges, I think we are not at all focusing on the obstacles that are there in the path of finding solutions. What might be the reasons? What are the obstacles in global challenges, Excellency?
So addressing the global challenge requires, I think, overcoming significant obstacles. But you will again find me a feminist story. Because in the Asian countries, I believe, especially for the females, that until and unless they will not come out from those rituals which are actually not important, they will means they are struggling in the family only. So they could not think about the global challenges. But absolutely, if we all are together and perfectly work on the humanity and grow up with the things, so I think we can find it out. So there are a lack of global cooperation, like a political will, insufficient international coordination, and conflicting national interests hinder collective action. There are insufficient funding also in the resources, like limited financial support and inadequate infrastructure impede effective response. There also, I believe that socio-economic disparities and inequalities in existing challenges require targeted solution. It is also with our system, which we always talk about, and touch and resistance, like outdated institutions, our structures, resist innovation and reinform. We are saying AI is there, and there is a very beautiful quote, sir, which I have read, that I don't want AI to do my work with the matter of writing or something. I want AI should wash my utensils, wash my clothes, take care of my household work, so I can take out the time to improve my insights. So absolutely, it's important to go with the body-mind engagement, limited access to the education, information, like knowledge gaps, and the most important in Asian countries, the misinformation, inter-public awareness and engagement. In social media, we have a lot of viral things, and people literally believe this that today. And I think our most of the moms are too innocent to understand this, and they always, because they are not like haven't got that freedom to learn it, and they always believe that yeah, today is this and that, and these are not a one or two, they are the number of maximum. And the most important, when it comes to India, is that corruption and poor governance. So inefficient and corrupt system undermine the effective response and resource allocation. I believe that if it's not there, so many of the educated people will, means mostly they will also try to enter into it. But all just because of corruption, I think most of them are just hiding it out and they don't want to get into it. That's all.
Thank you. Because you have put forward almost all the list of obstacles in our path, which should be answered and solved. Thank you, Ji. Just I want to mention one example where we are proved that we are nothing in front of or nothing before a small creature called COVID. Because with the advent of COVID-19, the scenario has completely changed. So human race can be considered before COVID and after COVID, because that showed we are thinking that we are mighty with this technology. We are mighty with this artificial intelligence. We are mighty by landing on the moon, by conquering the oceans. But we are not mighty, just we are so vulnerable when it comes to a small creature called COVID. So that pandemic had taught us so many lessons, and it brought all the vulnerabilities that are there in us. So really, the so pathetic incident that happened in human race. So what do you think in coming days? Can we cope up with such type of pandemics or such type of challenges in coming days? What is your opinion?
Absolutely, sir. We need to get ready from now only, because I think we are already hindering the whole environment and getting through with a lot of researches and many more things. And COVID-19 has, I think, underscoring which we have needed the improvement. Like key lessons which we have learned is that invest in global health infrastructure, strengthen healthcare system, enhance surveillance, and improve emergency. I think because we have faced this a lot. I don't know, means I can't even count the thing which we have seen. It was not only a health care system, but if we have seen in the crematorium and graveyard, there was also people were in the queue and they were finding it out. They're thinking that when they are going to get it. So it was too gloomy moment, and we need to enhance the international cooperation and data sharing, like facilitation, information exchange, coordinate response, and develop common standard instead of getting in the wars and all. And I think it is all can be possible because of good nurtures and education. We need to develop a flexible and adaptable health system, like foster resilience, innovate delivery model, leverage technologies, many more things, and also prioritize vaccine in a real manner. I think I don't like many of the people are getting a side effect of our second vaccine, but let's I don't know, it's a literally rumor or but yeah, many are, because I'm not facing till now, but I don't know about others, but many are which I've heard. So maybe that might be a myth or the reality. So prioritizing vaccine is equity and access, ensure fair distribution, address disparities, and promote global immunization. We also need to, the most important thing, the most crucial thing is improving public health communication, enhance risk communication, combat misinformation, and promote health literacy. I still remember those moments where the people were facing this COVID issues. I think we were almost of which I can see maybe 100 of people or educators around the world. We all were gathering together and we were exploring a lot, right? And we were talking about all those positive moments and getting ready for the bright future. So we were having a two option: first to do this, or second to just get the news and read the like listen to the one negative point again and again. So I think that is the important thing which we have done.
Excellency,
Yes,
we
sir.
have great technology, artificial intelligence. Do you think this artificial intelligence or technology can solve the problem of hunger, can solve the problem of water crisis, can solve the problem of natural calamities? What is your opinion?
Well, I believe that not at all, first of all, because I always say to my shining stars, my students, let's not be, thief or a robber to just copy, bring someone's material. And AI also almost, collect all the datas together. It's your mind all and mix it up. And it is not bringing a meaningful ideas. So I don't think that would be the great idea of it. Even I could say simply like lift has come. It is just came for the emergency that we can use the elevator and lift for those things. But we stopped using stairs, and now today we are facing the problem with our knees, back pain, and many more. So I think it is always it's okay. Let's use artificial and like intelligence, but do not forget our intelligence. Let's start adding or molding the things and and use in the emergency case. I still remember, like I tell my shining star that if you're checking all the contents right, like we are working on the magazines and all. So in a one step of the second, I just understand that you have written this from Google, or it's from ChatGPT, or if it's from AI, or if it's somewhere else, because I know the level of the way you speak, right? So I don't think that means it is I think we are losing the creativity. We are losing the way to precise the thing more better, enhance ourselves, innovation, and many more. So I think technological innovation is a play vital role, but we can do for like enhancing our food production distribution and improving our water efficacy or purification, which is more important, and develop a diagnostic tools like a treatment of disease instead of or like AI assisted diagnosis is almost amazing. Telemedicine, vaccine development. So these are awesome. But again, I should say everything is required according to our emergency. But do not stop using our own mind and yeah, be real, be real. That's it. Be yourself, be real. So I think, sir, that's it. I think many more things are still there in my mind, but yeah, yes, sir. Please.
Your answers are straightforward, Excellency, because is it really technology won't help us, and artificial intelligence also won't help us. But this one, if we are right here, then everything will right, because all problems are generated from here. It's a demon.
True.
It's a demon.
Absolutely. And this is made by us only. That is, I still, I've seen, I also tried to use for my emergency purpose, but I've seen tapestry, bacon. This one means, this almost, I think, he knows AI or ChatGPT, these people, they know only 20 to 30 words that they keep repeating and combining. It's seriously irritating.
So today you Excellency. Thank you so much for the wonderful answers, because I think your answers are not coming from your tongue, but coming from heart and coming from your mind. That's really appreciative. And then last question. So we are not asking about the government. We are not asking about United Nations, but we are asking about individuals. What is the role of individuals in facing or in finding solutions to global challenges?
I think most of them, first of all, they should help themselves, so they will help automatically. The whole idea, which we are thinking of the vital role of to play to the addressing of global issues. By taking some action individually can contribute by creating a more equitable. I like for us, according to our spiritual master, what we actually do every on every occasion we plant. We do plantation, and I think it was almost of 70 lakh of plantation done around the world on his birthday. So we keep doing all these things together. But we can take out the means every occasion we can donate blood or do the plantation. So these are the one thing. They are the like first thing is most important, like educate yourself. Educate yourself in a real manner. Stay informed about the global issues and the local impact, and bring it practically. I always believe on very simple examples to make everybody understand that if you're learning, cleanliness is next to godliness. It doesn't mean that you're just speaking it out and learning. No, come on, bring cleanliness around the world. Means at least in your area. So automatically it will help you out with this. You can go with the campaign of cleanliness. Advocate to change, support organization, sign petition, and contact the policymakers in real, because today there are like a lot of scams are going on. So we can check it out. Volunteer, donate time, skills, local and global causes like our RajaRao sir is doing. Support sustainable practices. Adopt eco-friendly habits, reduce consumption, promote social responsibility, and engage in community initiatives like participate in the local projects, like joining community group for actually enhancing our environment, like for key areas like climate actions, human rights, global health, education and empowerment. Just do not say it, but actually bring it. I know that if I just say educate and get yourself educated, but if I am just doing it and getting the result, so around me I'm going to impact many females, absolutely, and even a male. So I still remember, sir. There was a professor. I have they called me in one of the motivational speaking or something. Then I have spoken, and I rap over there. So after listening to my rap, he said that here it comes a real women empowerment. Now I'm not feeling more empowered than you to myself. So this is how we are actually going to do it. So social media, utilize the platform to raise awareness, mobilize support, and connect with others. I think that those people who are just faking and giving the rumors, it's too tough, but it should have that limit, because more than earning money, we are really losing our values and creating a lot of issues around the world. And then community events are like the organize, participate in the local rallies. I think local rallies and conferences are, but in the real rallies, it's not like you are just they're destroying the environment, but just doing the different activities which is not actually appropriate. And behave as in educated. Just do not forget your sophistication, your education. Sir, I have a one I remember one Michael Jackson song, as I'm a good with the raw rapping but not singing, but I would love to do that 4 lines, and it's like that. Heal the world, make it better, please, for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me.
Fantastic, fantastic. Thank you, Excellency. You made our day a better day, because the last answer to the question, educate yourself, because the solution to all global challenges, educate yourself. Really, that's the best answer, because if every citizen, every individual knows his responsibility towards Mother Earth, planet, nature, then all problems, all global challenges will be vanished. And one more thing we have to adopt it from you is the way you smile while you are talking about challenges, because a smile can overcome any hurdle, any challenge, any obstacle in our path. Because by grieving, we can't do anything, but with your smile, the smile that is radiating, the smile which radiates, and it is contagious. So that type of smile we have to adopt, especially when we are coping with such challenges. Thank you, Excellency. Thank you so much for gracing this beautiful event and making it more beautiful and educative. Because you know you are famous for edutainment, not entertainment. Because you are giving entertainment through this and that, and you are doing wonderful job. Thank you so much for joining us and making everyone, those who are watching this My India TV program, and giving wonderful answers to all global challenges and finding possible solutions. Because today we are raising voice, tomorrow certainly we show our concern to solve those problems. Thank you once again, Dr. Madhvi Borse. Thank you so much. Welcome to My India TV after a long time with an innovative, young, dynamic guests. Our
Thank you so much, sir.
Our great stanch supporter of United International Royal Council and the backbone of My India TV, Times India TV, CA TV. So she's the one who's been with us for the past few years, I think since 2020, when the pandemic started. Then the journey continues. So today we have a program raising our voices for global challenges. So every day we are fighting with our own individual challenges, but sometimes